Alright, and we're started. So, the first thing you have to do with each character, you have to do their intros before chapter 1s, and after your first character, you're actually able to skip all the intros and just start the chapter. But with Tressa, we're gonna have to do a little bit of story progression before we get into fighting in other areas. But you use a lot of her path action, which is purchase, and every other character has similar path actions you can do outside of battle.
Story progression only takes like a minute or two, so they'll be off killing things in like a minute or so.
One of the benefits of being able to skip all cutscenes.
So Mura actually, so there's like a 4-minute time difference between their PBs yesterday, and I think Mura PB'd, and now he has like a 49 something. So
yeah,
these guys have like 1.5 minutes between their PBs now, so it's gonna be a pretty close race.
Yeah, Mura was the previous world record holder for about a week. Then he took a break because of school, but he finally got back to doing runs for races. Right. Mura actually has a pretty decent chance of getting to the cave entrance without an extra encounter. So let's see how it goes. Mamgar, it's pretty much impossible at that distance though. The encounter steps is pretty much randomized. No, neither of them get it.
Oh, and Mura gets a bad encounter too.
Yeah. What you've seen with previous encounters is they break to run away, which guarantees a runaway, but with 2 it's just impossible to ever guarantee a single. And the first encounter in these caves is always a single pirate, which the route chooses to kill in order for JP and extra experience to become level 2 before the boss fight.
Yeah, it gives 5 JP, right?
Yeah, pirate gives 5 JP, and at level 2 they'll have 287 HP. Which is nice because if you get really unlucky, the bosses can do an absurd amount of damage to you in one cycle.
Time to close up shop.
They're gonna need 30 JP to learn their first skill by the second boss. So
yeah,
this 5 JP is pretty helpful in reaching.
Here I come. What to do?
Did Mamgar get 3 encounters? Looks kind of.
Yeah, they did. I think he did. Oh, they both end up at the very end.
They both got snakes too.
My turn now.
Snakes are a little slower than sleeping pirates because you have to break them to get a guaranteed flee.
Yeah. Another instance where you can guarantee runaways is when enemies are asleep.
One thing that's interesting is Mura is probably one of the few runners who uses the remember actions option. So like he doesn't have the menu to trade things every time. He can just smash A.
Yeah, Alright, he heals. Their strongest attack for each of your pirate bosses are Slice, which Mick has a high attack. He can do 70 damage if he critical slices you. So if you get unlucky where they get 4 hits in a row, it might end in a really bad situation. So it looks like Mamgar will be in the lead, just coming out of chapter 1.
Try this on for size.
Seems like probably 15 or so seconds.
Time to close up shop.
Yeah, so the next area we're going to is north up to Atlas Dam, which you get our second party member, Cyrus. He's really important for most runs. I think there's only one category that doesn't end up getting him and using him throughout the whole run. But when you learn skills through JP, you also get these passive skills that you can equip. And one of Cyrus's skills, Evasive Maneuvers, allows you to skip a lot of extra encounters. I think it almost triples the amount of steps you need to take for an encounter.
Yeah, it's like 2.5, 3-ish. It's a huge difference. Speedrunning basically wouldn't be possible at the speed we do it without that passive skill. You've said one encounter is possible on the screen, right?
Yeah, one encounter, but I've only seen it twice before ever. And it seems to me that certain characters actually might possibly have different ranges for encounters, but that might just be because of like personal bias and how I feel about it.
Yeah. Mamgar got ants. That's pretty unfortunate.
Yeah, these are the strongest enemies, and they only come in pairs, too.
Mamgar going for the flee.
Nice. Yeah, fleeing instantly saves 5 seconds from breaking. What you might see a lot of runners do is that if on turn 2 the character still goes first before the enemy, you might just flee anyways, because it only loses 1 second and it's possible to gain 5 from that.
So Mamgar's entering the subterranean study. We killed 2 encounters here for roughly 10 JP.
Minimum you need is, I think, 9.
Yeah, I think it's 9 actually. And that gets us to our 30 needed total.
30 for Tressa. If you get 10 with Cyrus, you can actually learn a skill right after the boss as well, but that's not required.
Mura got the surprise and bad turn order.
Yeah. Turn orders are a little bit randomized. For the most part, speed is the most important part of your turn order, but there's some instances where we have characters with over 100 speed compared to everyone else, and they'll go last still. These skeletons only give 4 JP. But luckily, the first encounter in this area is always guaranteed to be an Ice Lantern, I think, which will give you 5, so pretty much you're always guaranteed to have enough JP.
Mamgar might get a third encounter. Oh, okay.
He makes it. Usually, if you're a decent amount of steps past the merchant, you're fine, but there's definitely a chance. But the skill they learned with Tressa is Hired Help, and Hired Help's gonna be one of the main damage dealers for the later bosses in the run. It's not level dependent, it only requires you to pay money for it, which is really nice, so we don't end up having to grind anywhere for anything.
Mura doesn't get the collect. I didn't see if Mamgar got it.
Yeah, I didn't see as well, but the collect is helpful. The money route in Tressa is pretty tight. You usually need like almost 1,000 extra, and depending on if you want to use extra hired helps, you usually will have to re-earn that money somewhere else as well.
Mamgar got it? Alright.
Yeah, so the next priority to do is get evasive maneuvers on Cyrus so we can end up skipping all those encounters. There's a couple of situations that are possible to happen. The best one is you actually get a Kate enemy, and Kates are, I don't know what the exact percent is, but it's probably around 5% or less to actually encounter one. But they give a whole bunch of XP, JP, and money. Like, they'll get you to evasive maneuvers in one encounter. Otherwise, you have to go to Whistlewood.
They're scrutinizing this little girl here for Soulstone M, which will pretty much one-shot most of the encounters in the Whistlewood. And they're going to be using that to try to reach the 130 JP they need to learn evasive maneuvers.
Yeah, there's a few encounters that will actually get you to over 100 JP in Whistlewood, but they require seeing the Spudbug enemy. And without Lightning Blast, you can't actually kill another encounter that will guarantee 100 as well.
Murray used bandits on the double frogs.
Mamgar learning Lightning Blast just in case, so he's able to kill the Howlers.
Murray gets bugs.
This is a great encounter, and he doesn't get surprise attack. So Murray is definitely gonna be in the lead after this JP grind.
So getting that encounter lets you learn evasive maneuvers right away, whereas other encounters you might have to take like an extra encounter or something. So Mura effectively saves 1 to 2 encounters worth of time by getting that encounter.
Oh, and Mamgar also gets it. Nice. And this is
Double
perfect.
bugs.
Both of them didn't get surprise attacked. The danger level is super high, and these two characters you have aren't the fastest, so it seems a lot of the time you get surprise attacked. Oh wow, Mura still gets the encounter in this area with evasive maneuvers.
It's gonna be pretty even, as Mura got that encounter.
Yeah, I'm wondering whether these two will go for the no encounter and still snow, or if they'll reload the area.
You said it's like 10 seconds slower to reload?
Reload is 10 seconds slower than no encounter, but any encounter is slower than just the
Gotcha.
reload.
Mura got a pretty early encounter there.
Oh, and there's a Kate.
Wonder if it's gonna flee.
Oh no, after retiming, every encounter with evasive maneuvers is minimum 14 seconds. And the reloading the area is actually 10 seconds to get back to where you were normally. Yeah, Mamgar pulls into the lead because he chose to reload.
Mura's pretty set on money because he got that Kate.
Yeah, that's actually pretty nice. Kates give 3,000 extra leaf.
It'll also give him a little more security on bosses like Gizarma and Omar later on in the game. So that might be helpful.
Alright, Mura going for this scrutinize. This is a safety soulstone. It's...
Oh, he misses it.
Oh no. Is he at 84%, I think?
I
With the Kate, I think it's 84.
Yeah, I want to say it's 84. It's 70 without.
Mm-hmm. But, I want to see if Mamgar still gets the Windstone Large from East to Grand or West Grandport. Because there's a high chance for an encounter if he does.
I think Mamgar made it through this screen that Mura's on without an encounter.
Yeah. I'd say this screen is about 50-50.
Yeah, I think 50-50 sounds about right. Going for the flea. Gets it.
So Mamgar picking up their first of our secondary jobs that we use throughout the run. This helps with having new weapons to break and new skills that actually help you survive later boss fights. The one that he just picked up was Warrior, and the next one, which is actually on this screen, will be Merchant. Merchant's helpful because having 2 hired helps is just way more insane than having only 1.
Warrior's really good because without it, the last boss wouldn't even be possible with their current strats.
Yeah.
So these are really high danger level zones. So basically, if they get an encounter, they're probably going to die unless they have some backup strat planned. So
Yeah, Mura might be safe since the extra levels from the Kate, but it's still a high chance of dying.
So what you'll see Mura do is he'll reload, which resets your step counter for encounters. And then you can walk safely to the merchant shrine without getting an encounter.
Yeah, and there's actually no encounters in any of the job shrines.
If only the same were for secret jobs.
Yeah, so Mamgar got the collect. I don't remember how many hired help bandits he ended up using,
I
but
think he used 1 bandits and 1 merc.
so he should also be fine on money if he's using the same route that I do, but he might choose to pick up the Thunderstone Medium here so he doesn't have to purchase later on. And that will pretty much guarantee he's good on money.
Yeah, that's basically why I started grabbing it, because even if you use a lot of bandits, pretty much guarantees you're good on money anyways.
He doesn't go for it. I assume he is going for the Windstone here, which might be a little dangerous. But if he makes it without an encounter, it'll put him 10 more seconds in the lead.
Is that how much not reloading saves?
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
skips
he
the
doesn't
skill.
get it at all.
He's gonna probably buy the Soulstone in Quarry Rest.
Yeah. Mura choosing to get the Thunderstone medium. He's super fine on money though. He can start being pretty.
Might just use it to kill an encounter at this point.
I think in this area, it's you would need anything over 20. I think you need larges to one shot.
Yeah, you need a large for this area.
But on the way to Quarry Crest, he could be able to use it.
Alright, let's see if both runners make it through the Grand Port Gauntlet without getting an encounter.
Ooh, Mura's still picking up this Soulstone. I didn't notice. Did he scrutinize in Goldshore as well?
Yeah, I think so. So he just straight up has an extra Soulstone right now over like your route.
It might be helpful in case he gets an encounter in Chapter 2 as well.
Yeah, that's what I've been taking it for.
Okay, so this detour that we take all the way up to Grandport, it nets you, I think, 5 or 6 soul stones and almost 100,000 in items and money.
And we have to go to this place for Tressa's Chapter 4 anyways, so it's like, it's all on the way. There's no like big detour.
It's like perfect for Tressa.
Oh,
Oh
Mura
no.
gets an encounter.
These guys are death if he doesn't flee. Yeah, he's gonna have to reload the save.
It's probably like a 1 in 5 you fail that. Maybe. At least that's what it feels like from my experience.
I've actually only ran away from level 45 enemies twice, I think.
I mean, I meant getting like an encounter in general. during
Oh,
that
okay,
section.
yeah. It might be more rare than that. It's like perfect. Like basically in level 45 areas, you have no real risk of encounters until you walk for eye for money for 2,000. Like anything below 2,000, and I don't think it's possible. Yeah, so we tagged Swarky earlier, and Mamgar warps back and gets his third character, Hanet. Now he's gonna make quick work of all the bosses from here on out, since he went through that detour.
Mamgar gets no encounter on the way to the Whisperwood, I think it's called.
Yeah, that area is pretty tough sometimes. It's like just a little too long for evasive maneuvers to be guaranteed through.
Yeah, that's one map where movement might actually make like a significant difference on whether or not you get an encounter.
And he gets a good turn order. Gets Haunted and hired help before Yasarma gets to attack.
Oh, Haunted dies anyways.
If Haunted goes first, this will still be a good fight. No.
I don't think Gisarma can kill anyone here though, right?
No, not anymore. Mamgar won't be able to go for a collect on Gisarma though, but he should be fine on money anyways.
Gets an endless items there. That saves him almost 2k.
He got it on the medium, yeah.
の出番だ。暗い。お金に糸目はつけないわ。どんなもん？
Mura gets an encounter on the way to the Whisperwood.
Dang. These encounters are always pretty unfortunate. It feels like they're low enough level where you can just run, but it's still not a super high chance.
Yeah, I want to say I first turned Flea from encounters past Cyrus, like, less than half the time.
So Mamgar heading over to Boulderfall where we pick up Therion, our last party member. And Therion's useful because he has the thief skills are armor corrosive, which helps you do way more damage. It probably adds up to almost 10,000 extra damage on a single hired help.
Yeah, it's about 10k. 8 or 9k.
Mira also gets haunted death during the Kasarma. So Murg is gonna not be able to break this turn, otherwise he'll have to do some weird shenanigans later on. So he should defend with Haunted.
Yeah, if he Rain of Arrows, that'd be a mistake. Okay. Do you know if defending or normal attacking is faster?
Defending is faster if you need to switch turn orders, but I think attack is faster normally.
Okay. See if Mamgar goes for the reload.
No, he doesn't.
He's choosing to go for it.
He did get an endless item, so a soul stone will kill these guys, even if Tressa doesn't go first.
Yeah, even if he gets a spear, dude, a medium will kill.
Oh no, he's still using bandits.
I think globally it's like faster just to reload unless you first turn Flea, right?
Yeah. First turn Flea saves 7 seconds, I think. And then no encounter saves 20 almost. But I've only ever gotten no encounter once. Ooh, Mamgar going for old strats. Doesn't end up using 2 soul stones here. Oh no, he did. He just wanted to. He just wanted to wait, get the endless items for Tressa. Yeah, and Heathcote, his HP is actually pretty high, so it's dependent on using a Thunderstone or not. Since he's weak, he'll take extra damage from the Thunderstone.
It's about 6k, right? Something like that.
And Mura finally getting to Boulderfall. We'll see if he ends up doing the reload.
Mamgar gets a pretty early encounter.
Yeah, that's one of the situations where no amount of movement was gonna help him out. That was way too far away from the exit. Mura
Alright,
also
so
not going for it, yeah. Let's see what he chooses
those
to
are
do.
really fast mechanic.
No, he gets surprise attacked.
And spear guy, looks like.
Bandits will kill here with the 2 boost, though. Oh, it's not gonna kill anymore.
He'll probably try to flee now.
Yeah.
Guess that's not too much worse because doesn't have to see the battle on screen.
Yeah. So Mamgar actually finally starting the chapter 2 of Tressa. Now that we picked up everybody, he's able to just basically speed through 2, 3, 4 already. He has everything he needs, pretty much.
So because he's buying that, that means he'll probably be doing Father and Fighter.
Yeah, he's gonna have to do it. Oh, he scrutinized for something. Maybe that was an accident.
Yeah, I don't remember that guy giving anything good. Or what he gives at all.
I'd say the average time is under an hour for this run. If you put in a little bit of work, you can easily get under an hour times. Mura doesn't make it out of that path.
Doesn't go for the flee. They'll probably try to flee with Therian.
Yeah, that was oh no, he doesn't.
Because he's killing with Bandit then.
Yeah. If he defended with Cyrus, but which I think was a good call, since if he failed the runaway, he would have had to go through 4 extra attacks.
Yeah.
Mamgar taking some super wide lines.
Yeah.
Him going all the way to the right probably cost
made
him.
that.
Yeah.
I don't think he has an extra soul stone either, so this is a good chance for. Because this is gonna take a while for Mamgar to die too.
Yeah, he's most likely dead this turn though. I thought he was going for the save and reload, but he ended up just going for the door.
So Muro, I think, has an extra soul stone if that happens, so if he gets an encounter, he'll just toss his soul stone at it.
I'm wondering if he's gonna choose to, if he doesn't get the encounter here, if he chooses to get the one in the Mance as well.
Oh,
Ooh,
Mamgar
Mamgar with,
encounter.
that's the minimum amount of steps. There's probably like less than a 10% chance that you can't even make it to the save point in this area.
I basically started grabbing that scrutinize in Ripple-Tide in my runs because I couldn't even make it to the save point like 3 times in a row. So I was like, alright.
Dang. Yeah, I think if you have super perfect movement, it's like almost like if you get the right range, it's almost guaranteed to make it to the door.
Yeah, I could see that. So I think they're going to be about even if Mamgar dies here.
Yeah, especially if Mamgar dies. I think it's going to happen. He's got 4 attacks right now. Not quite.
And these are the slowest to kill you mobs you could possibly get.
He gets away now,
He
though.
gets away.
Yeah, but he's gonna have to do extra menus before he picks up the chest, because I don't think he can open the
Yeah,
hasty helmets. Yeah. Yeah, your equip skills still work, but path actions don't. You need Darien alive to open up purple chest. Yeah, but this is actually much closer now.
Yeah.
Any bad Omar fight will probably put either of these guys in the lead.
I think any deaths in general. Just lead trade.
Ooh, and Mura makes it. Nice.
I'm guessing Mura will probably Ellen encounter here, or save it for Esme.
I would save it so he doesn't have to pick up the Shadow Stone in Forest of No Return.
Do you know how much time that saves?
It saves almost 8 seconds, I think. Oh, he's using the in here. He doesn't go for the reload.
If you get surprised here, you can still die.
Not against these guys, which is fine.
Yeah.
These guys don't attack you on the first turn.
Oh, really?
Or I think they attack you. They don't use spells, and they're really weak physical.
Yeah. That sounds about right. So I think Mura does this because now he can learn Insight and Thousand Spears on Cyrus at the same time.
Yeah, he was actually fine since he already had the gate, but
Yeah.
this will also make it so Cyrus and Tressa can pretty much guarantee surviving a hit against Omar.
Alright, let's see how Mamgar's turn order is.
This is fine. I would risk it, honestly, and go for the Thunderstone. If he kills Therion... Oh, he killed Cyrus.
If the guard doesn't kill Therion or Tressa...
Oh no, again.
I think this is fine though. I think that's Cyrus going first.
Yeah, it is. Cyrus and...
Oh,
he's fine. He's fine.
Yeah, he could have soul stunned there. But I guess this works too. He got a really good turn order.
Yeah. Mura with a pretty good one too. He'll survive and get it. Yep. Oh, and Mamgar gets the endless items. Nice. Okay.
Mamgar learned Insight instead of Thousand Spears, it looks like.
Oh no, this should be fine, honestly.
Yeah, Omar should give enough JP for 1,000 Spears before.
This will be scary though if Therion doesn't go before a merchant. He's not gonna kill. He doesn't have armor corrosive on.
Oh yeah, that's right. Fortunately, Omar doesn't attack out of recovering from break, so you can just do it again.
There's no way he's gonna kill. He would probably have to use 3 extra soul stones. I think each veteran attack will only do 4,000 now.
He's going to be roughly 3k off, I think.
So Mura pulling in the lead because of that misplay by Mamgar. He gets to. They both get similar luck, but unfortunately Mamgar accidentally doesn't heal Therion. This, I think, is a large mistake as well. Reloading from the home menu takes almost 2 minutes.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way during one of my Galtier runs. My next split was like plus 5 minutes, and I was...
Yeah, so Mura is definitely going to has a huge lead at this point. The next boss fight is basically scripted, so the only bad thing that could happen right now is extra encounters.
Some of these encounters are a bit nasty, though.
Yeah, these forest areas before Chapter 3 are pretty much 100% survivable, but you will have to take some time to break. Ooh, unfortunate. These guys are weak though. He could get the runaway. Chooses to break. Oh, I thought he was using thunder. Whoops.
Yeah, I think those guys are thunder, right? Well, the front guy's fire, I know that.
Yeah, but he also has 3, so... Oh, he kills him. Which is fine as well.
Got more than you bargained for.
Yeah, and because he got the Kate, he doesn't really have to worry about money either.
Mhm.
I think he skipped buying an M2. I wasn't paying attention.
I don't remember either. This is the more costly encounter. You have to... Oh, wow, that's really early. I have never seen an encounter this early. It was almost if he doesn't have evasive maneuvers on.
Yeah. Fortunately, he has a good turn order to break, because the tree is weak to axe, and so is the other dude.
Let's do this.
Just have Haunted break.
Choose to save money.
Out of my way.
Mamgar having a decent turn order as well, again, for this fight though, so he should clean it up this time. He should be able to break on this turn. Oh, he doesn't get it. He should have, in that situation, he should have boosted Spear with Honnets. Since only one of the merchants
If this is turn,
needs to
if this
have
is
max
turn
boost.
3, Omar might sweep. Okay.
Not yet. Yeah, he has to break here. He should hired help veterans, have Cyrus, Olive, and then Therian will use the stone.
Is it fine to leave Hana dead here?
It actually is.
I guess you'd have to revive her at some point anyways, so...
Yeah.
I don't know if it's faster to revive in battle or in the menu.
I think it might be faster in battle. Mura still gets the stone large. I don't remember if he ended up getting extra endless items.
He did not. So I think he's at like the perfect soulstone count, which is 1. So Mura, I remember you timed Father and Fighter at some point. Do you remember how long that is?
Father and Fighter, it's actually the same. Skipping it is actually the same as getting it with the different strats you need to pull it off. But I think it was about 1 second faster to skip Father and Fighter, and it's more consistent to be able to skip any other items.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, 'cause with the newest updated routes, you only need about 800, I think, and for when you get Father and Fighter, you needed almost 2,000. Mamgar playing extra safe, gets Hunter.
Hunter.
I actually don't think Hunter is ever required anymore for Esmeralda.
I think like with all like the... I think just teaching on it like gold has been really effective.
Yeah.
It's something that like, you kind of have to practice a little bit, but after you get it down...
But this is one of the worst areas for encounters. You will only live if you instant run away, which is super low chance, or if you get bat enemies, which are weak to Cyrus. Mura makes it though. Nice.
Yeah. Saves for safety as well.
Willingly.
And this fight is basically scripted. The Tiger doesn't get a chance to attack since you break on the beginning of turn 2.
The one exception is if
Letting my
Rain of
arrows
Arrows right
fly
here
true.
hits 6 times, then Oh,
That was really cool. As soon as I saw 3 in a row, I was about to cry of laughter. Now he's fine. He can actually boost spear instead of 1,000 spears, and that'll save time.
Yeah, or you could just use fire, the Scholar Fire.
Spells are actually a decent amount slow.
You almost missed it. Oh.
That's not
Oh, he has a good turn order for the next turn.
Yeah, he has a great turn order.
Basically the best you can get, right?
Yeah, the only difference, or the only change is if Therian was able to steal previously, but having a merchant go first is all you can ask for.
do this. Thank you.
That's right.
What is the logical course of action? A gift for
So we steal from Venom Tooth because it gives us an Olive of Life L, which we can sell for 2k later. And that 2k is surprisingly important.
Yeah, and then you get he's the only boss before the final area you collect on. Chapter 2, Omar. Actually, no, that's not true anymore because we implemented collect strats for extra money now.
Oh yeah, that's true, Garfield. He had no mana, he had no SP for 1,000 spheres, so if he didn't get that many hits, he would have probably would have died.
After the final
Oh,
race
wow.
with Balthazar.
Yeah, when attacking with normal spears or with normal weapons, I usually account for 1 miss, but he ended up getting 2, so it was really lucky that he had such a high rain of arrows.
I usually just account for the worst possible luck, so I just use Firestorm.
Yeah, so Mur is going to be selling all his extra items, and he should end up with minimum 88,000. He should be like well over 90 though.
Yeah, he seems like he's fine. He's already at 85.
Oh no, Mamgar gets an encounter on the stairs. These guys are unkillable.
Yeah, these guys will kill you really quick though, so at least it's a quick death.
Yeah, hopefully they use their multiple hit. No, they're going for singles.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, fine.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Mamgar enters.
Mura goes for the Soulstone. I think
The
this
Soul Stone,
you can
there's
get
a
an
small
encounter now,
chance.
right?
Yeah. This puts you over 2,000, but he gets it.
I know Star has gotten an encounter on that first screen without the Soulstone.
Oh
Which
wow,
is
that's really unlucky then. Going for the save. Did he teach leg hold on Honets?
Yeah, he taught it in the Manse after the
Oh
encounter.
yeah, he got all that extra JP. So best turn order right here would be Cyrus first and breaking instantly.
What's next?
Okay, this is a leg hold trap for sure. Oh, he doesn't go for it.
Here I come.
Man, this is not good. Esmeralda has 2 attacks. He is getting lucky on who Esmeralda's killing though, since it's both been the same character.
She'll only kill one this turn. Okay, so they're killing Hanet there is unfortunate, because he can't leg hold anymore. But since
That's
Cyrus
fine,
is going
yeah.
first next turn, that's like perfect.
I would. Okay, yeah. That might have been a misplay. He might have wanted to set up pomegranates before this turn. The
Yeah.
extra characters.
Let's do this.
He might have been able to get 3 full vets off
For you.
if he had done that during this break.
What next?
This should be fine though. He's gonna get 2.
I mean, it's
think
basically the
that's-
same thing as
yeah.
Cyrus going first normally, right?
I see.
Yeah, but he's down 1 veteran. He's gonna have to YOLO collect to finish this in a normal turn order.
Come, if you dare.
I don't know if it's possible to finish in the normal turn order now.
You grabbed the extra soul stone, right? Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did.
So at least he has that as a backup.
Alright, he should not defend with... He should collect with Tressa. Oh no.
Here.
So this is like such an all over the place strategy right now.
Yeah,
A penny saved.
they collect this now. Can't quite see what their BP is. Like, I
Okay.
think he's fine. 'Cause
Yeah,
like,
he should be
can
fine.
L and then
It's yours and mine.
He
wait,
stole.
that's a death, I think.
Yeah.
Is
He's
it?
only gonna have 12 hits. I think it was dead anyways, he'll only have 12 here. I know he won't. Wait. He's good. I was forgetting he had a 4th.
Did you get 3 on the first one? With Hannah?
He
I
had-
wasn't paying attention. It was 3,
3.
3, and then 3 and 2.
Yeah.
Or 4, 4, and then 4 and 3. So that's 15.
Yeah, he ends up pulling it off. That's crazy. He ended up doing the collect earlier and saving some BP, which is really smart on his part.
I thought the first hired help he used was a ×3, so
Yeah, I was counting the 3 boost instead of the 4 hits again.
gotcha. Mura with the 53-19.
Congrats to Mura. That was a really close race, actually.
Mamgar entering Esme.
Hello?
Hi, Mura.
What's up, Mura? Mamgar's just entering Esmeralda.
Ooh. Dude, I looked over at my screen. I see Mamgar resetting. I'm like, what happened? I didn't see what happened, but it looked like what did happen that made him.
He learned insight on Cyrus, and he didn't revive Therian, so he couldn't armor corrosive.
Oof. Well, dude, I had 6 extra encounters in the early game. That's like feels bad.
Alright.
Dude, I was so nervous. I'm so happy this run went as well as it did.
Mamgar is going to need to re-put armor corrosive on.
Yeah, which might screw him.
Well, normally Therian does it the same turn you hired help anyways, so he should be fine.
Oh yeah, he can just do like another armor corrosive this turn,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. He's gonna have to boost though.
or use a pomegranate. There
He
you go.
doesn't boost. He might run out again.
I think he boosted the last one. So
Oh,
he had-
okay.
He had 6 total. I'm not paying that much attention though.
Hmm.
Yeah, I cannot tell if that's 6 boosts or 6
Yeah,
turns
it's so,
or 4.
it's so hard to read.
Yeah, it's so small.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he's using Hunter strat, so he has 2 Rain of Arrows.
Oh, he's using hunter strats too.
That's pretty
Mhm.
handy.
Feels good. Back in the old day, we had good strats.
I like Hunterless strats.
Hunterless is free.
Hunterless is
Really-
fun.
It's really not that bad.
Okay. I think he's going to have to use a stone here, since with this strategy it's dependent on Tressa's turn order. What is with the steals?
Wait.
Alright,
Defend.
let's see. I wasn't paying very
I
much
think
attention
he's
to how many
fine.
hits.
He should be fine. Oh, he got the
He
rune
did.
knife too, I think.
He got 4 and 4 on the first one.
Okay, yeah, he's good.
Murray, you're using outdated sorcerer strats.
Yeah. I gotta practice for my next Caldera run.
So Mamgar cleaning up should be like a high 56.
Yeah. Feels bad. I forgot what I do this turn. I think I heal.
Mamgar finishes with 5650.
That's still like not too bad for a race.
I mean, both of you guys got sub 1 hour, which I think is a pretty respectable time.
Yeah.
See if Mamgar will join in so we can ask him what happened.
Oh,
What he thoughts.
wait. I think I messed that up. Let's hope we didn't mess that up.
Well, since you're here, Mura, you want to tell us, how did you think the run went? Like, did you think you were behind at any times?
Dude, I
or-
thought I was gonna lose after the early game. Once I got that Grand Shore encounter, or Grand Port encounter, I thought I was gonna lose for sure.
I think dying at that encounter only loses like 30 to 45 seconds. Which I mean, like, only, you know? But
Yeah. Besides, I saw all my bosses went pretty smoothly. So
Yeah.
that was so. So Cyrus is out of BP for 1,000 spears.
yeah,
On Venom Tooth, and Hana hit 5 times.
that
So
was
if Hana had hit 3 times, he would have died there.
yup.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's one thing about if you get a Kate, you don't level up after you're beating chapters and certain bosses.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I know. I didn't check Cyrus's MP, and I almost died for it. But the one hit wonder, dude. Why does Ventus have higher evasion than Esmeralda? Like,
He has really high evasion, especially in the gauntlet. Like in the gauntlet for Gate of Finis.
yeah,
Spoilers. Whoops.
Gauntlet feels bad.
Yeah, he'll like miss every single hit if he doesn't have a decent spear.
Yeah,
Ah.
I think the turning point for that was definitely Omar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mamgar seemed kind of lost for like what he wanted to do,
yeah.
and then he just reset his game, which is like 2 minutes. Before that, you were like 3 minutes behind ish.
I think it was like 240.
Mamgar got
also,
2 encounters.
He also
in
got
the-
2 encounters on the way to Mance, and he didn't take any.
Yeah, he
safety
did.
stunts.
Or did he? I think
he
I
got-
saw that. So
He got 2 encounters, which lost him about 2 or so minutes, which is pretty unfortunate. It's normally like you'd
Well-
only get like 1 encounter or something doing that.
yeah.
So I don't know if we're gonna be able to get Mamgar in to talk about his run. He didn't end up getting the invite for the Discord.
Oh,
Maybe someone can ping a mod real quick.
yeah, I'll do it real quick.
But yeah, Mamgar ended up dying twice on the road to Mance, and he was still a little bit ahead. And you entered Omar probably less than 30 seconds
Dang.
after.
30-second difference?
Yeah.
Dude.
And I think it was salvageable, but unfortunately Mamgar home menu reset instead of just dying.
Yeah. Dying is very much faster than resetting. So, so yeah. See, I for sure thought I was gonna die on Venom Tooth though. I first almost had a mini heart attack because random arrows hit 5 times.
As soon as I was laughing
Do
because
you-
as soon as it hit 3 in a row, I thought it was gonna happen.
Do you know the backup strat if you like?
No, I don't know that back.
There is none. You just
I-
kill.
Yeah,
Hi.
you literally just kill.
Hey man.
Hey, Mamgar.
Hey, Mamgar.
Good game, Mura.
Good game.
GG's to both of you guys.
G-
I'm sure you have a lot you want to say, so you can just go ahead.
Yeah.
I actually nothing about that Omar. That's where it all went downhill.
That was basically like the only part of your run, other than like the manswalk, I guess, which sucked, I guess.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. We were talking about it, but we noticed your Therian was dead, and when you revived him, you had to revive him and then hope he didn't go last.
That's what the idea was.
Dude, do I spoil Twitch chat of the final boss done?
No.
Here?
No.
No? We'll spare them.
Yeah, but up until before that, did you think you were a decent amount ahead or anything?
You know, it's hard to say because there's a lot of variants. I got a decent Whistlewood encounter, but I killed a few things outside of it.
Yeah, you guys were actually neck and neck right after Whistlewood. You guys got the same exact encounter. Nobody got surprised.
Yeah. I got, I got a death on Grandport Coast, and then a few extra encounters where I didn't really want any. So, I saw someone in the chat. They're talking about the Kates, and I look over at chat. And he's like, Mamgar got it. So I thought Mamgar got the special Kate. So I was like, oh no. I got baited so hard.
I mean, even if you get a chubby K, it's not necessarily a good thing.
Yeah.
You
And
you
also,
have to be able
that
to get
Kate-
it first.
After I didn't need it.
Yeah, I also think that the birds won't die to hired help veterans.
No, they do.
They
Do
do.
they? To just 2 boosts?
Because, yeah. 2 boosts is like...
I specifically remember on my first run.
It's like 13k or something.
Like I was like
Oh,
short.
okay.
Like,
I was forgetting that it has a damage multiplier.
Yeah.
For the
on my
hits.
first run, I forgot I was short by like 3k gold, or not 30k gold. I ran outside, first encounter, cat and bird, hired help vets, and had enough money.
Nice.
That
Yeah,
was
you guys were like super close until Omar, and then
can't
Mamgar
even-
also decided for Hunter.
I can't even blame anything. That was entirely my fault.
Yeah, it seems like... Oh, you also learned Insight instead of Thousand Spears, right? I wasn't misreading that?
I also forgot about the part about the Heathcote strat. You get less JP for that, right?
the
For-
2-turn.
Yeah, I was shorter on JP than I was expecting because usually I'm fine for teaching there. Although usually I teach fewer skills.
Yeah, well,
I
you
think-
need to get both encounters in the Mance in order to have enough JP.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Like you can't reload for it. I don't remember if you did that.
the man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you won't have enough JP for 1,000 Spears and Insight unless you take the Mance encounter.
Yeah. Also, speaking of encounters, there are 2 encounters I wasted bandits on and didn't kill everything. So that was really sad. That was really feels
Yeah,
bad.
I
man.
saw you double boosted bandits into the spear guy, but you needed a triple boost.
I didn't know. I didn't know that. So, and also I got the bird encounter that they don't die to double boost bandits.
Oh
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah, but all right. So, any final words before we sign off, guys?
That was a really good race. I enjoyed that. And
Yeah, it was
GG.
definitely enjoyable watching and
Magmar.
commentating for that one.
Yep,
I'm just sad I didn't get the steal on Esmeralda.
I got it. 85%.
Ah, I lost on that metric too.
Oof. I max boost collector stole just so I get the dagger because I really wanted it.
Yeah, but anyways, thanks runners. Follow them on Twitch. Your commentators are me and Jello. And
Join our
Ronaldo.
Discord.
Yeah, and if you want to learn anything about the run or start running, join the Octopath Discord. You can find it through speedrun.com. And
Mhm.
thanks for watching, everybody.
Thanks for watching. Have a nice day, everyone.
See ya.